Day 2. Start today, not your past. We tend to suffer from nostalgia in relation to the good old days when we were younger and fitter. Unfortunately, those days are long gone for many of us, especially if we have not made regular physical activity an important part of our daily lives. Our health might also be compromised by underlying medical conditions such as arthritis, which can make it painful to try to work out. In your journal, you have noted down your most important numbers. Use them to start from where you are, that is, your baseline measurements. Now make some note about the following: age, gender, level of activity, favorite activities, underlying health issues, eating habits. Try to keep a food diary today and for the rest of the week about everything you eat. What your stress level is. How well you are sleeping. If you've been feeling sad or anxious recently. We are more at risk of certain illnesses depending on age and gender. For example, 90% of people who have rheumatoid arthritis are women between the ages of 35 and 55. In terms of level of activity, are you at the computer or sitting down most of the day? Do you work out at all? If so, what do you like to do? Aim for activities you enjoy, so working out as you add activity to your day each day will not seem like such a chore. Whenever you are starting a new self-care routine such as a diet or new exercise regimen, always take your current medical conditions into account. Even if you already have heart disease, for example, there are many things you can do to improve your heart health. It will just be a case of discussing with your doctor what is safe and sensible for you. Keeping a food diary can help you spot patterns and unhealthy eating habits. It will also show you where a lot of your calories are being consumed, such as in snacks throughout the day compared to a good dinner each night. If you have time, use a good food database to count the calories you are consuming. The suggested daily calorie allowance is 2,500 for men and 2,000 for women, but this supposes a certain level of activity each day. It is also a blanket recommendation which might be relevant to people in their 20s and 30s, but will cause weight gain in people over 40 when their metabolisms slow down. It takes 3,500 calories burned to lose a pound, but only 2,000 extra calories consumed and not burned to gain a pound. This being the case, it will be important for your heart health to try to get down to a sensible weight. Losing even 20 pounds has been shown to help with arthritis and even reverse diabetes in some cases. Your stress levels, ability to get 8 hours of sleep a night, and overall mood can also affect your health. Now that we understand better the mind, body and spirit connection when it comes to our health, it is important to take a holistic view, not just worry about food and diet. During this exercise, it is important to be honest. In this way you can focus on what you really need to pay attention to in order to improve your heart health. Once you write down your answers in your diary, you're ready for tomorrow's activity, using what you've learned to set SMART goals. Day 3. Set SMART goals. Now that you have established your baseline in terms of your numbers and where you are at the moment in terms of your health and life, you can decide on a health goal you wish to achieve. Depending on your numbers, your priority might be to lower your cholesterol naturally, lose weight, or increase your physical activity. More than likely, you will wish to do all three, but choose one as your first heart-healthy goal and make it a SMART one. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, timed. Most people who try to set a goal are too vague and therefore don't succeed. We hear everyone say, "I want to lose weight, but how much? When?" A smart example would be, "I want to lose 20 pounds by the time I go to my class reunion in June, 12 weeks away." This goal is specific: 20 pounds, timed 12 weeks, by the time of their class reunion. Relevant: it is important to them, they have a reason for wanting to lose the weight. Measurable: they start at 160 and need to go down to 140. Every time they weight themselves, they can measure their progress. Achievable: it is possible to lose 20 pounds safely within 12 weeks at the rate of 1 to 2 pounds per week. If you are already thin and having cholesterol issues, losing weight would not be relevant. For you, a goal might be to cut back on red meat and eat an additional fruit or vegetable with every meal for the next 21 days and then check your cholesterol numbers again. A lot of people say they want to eat better. Better means different things to different people. To make it measurable, you could aim for the general recommendation of 11 servings per day. Create a fruit and veggie checklist of 11 items per day and cross them off each time you eat one. Track yourself for a day or two to see what your base level is, then add one. And no, potato chips and fries don't count as a veggie. A baked potato or microwaved sweet potato will. The fruits can be consumed in smoothies, as snacks, such as apple slices or celery sticks with peanut butter and raisins, or even as a dessert, such as berries, baked apples and so on. If your cholesterol is very high, a home monitor with test strips can help you measure your progress to lower your total, LDL, and triglycerides as you work your way towards your SMART goal. This can be an expensive investment, but check to see if it is covered by insurance or your flexible spending account. It could also be deducted from your taxes if you are spending 10% or more on health care costs in a calendar year if you are based in the U.S. Discuss your SMART goal with your doctor to make sure you are on the right track. For example, if your doctor tells you the most important thing to worry about is losing weight, then look at the BMI tables, determine what a normal weight would be for somebody of your height, and start tracking your progress towards that goal. This will of course take more than 21 days to achieve if you need to lose more than 20 pounds, but you have to get started somewhere in terms of heart-healthy activities. If your cholesterol is an issue, then the dietary changes that we will suggest as part of this 21-day heart health challenge will help you lower your cholesterol to meet the targets your doctor suggests. Cholesterol is naturally produced by the body, it is not just in the animal-based foods you eat. For some people, the changes they make in the next 3 weeks may not be enough to lower cholesterol right away, but taken over time, they are all a step in the right direction. If you still can't meet your goals, then it will be time to discuss other options with your doctor. As with all aspects of health, it is best to try to achieve your goals through natural means rather than try to take a pill hoping that that will be a cure-all. For example, many people take statin drugs such as atorvastatin, Lipitor, to lower their LDL cholesterol. However, statin drugs are known to have a range of potentially dangerous side effects, including muscle pain, liver damage, kidney damage, neurological issues, and even heart damage.